Yeah, and welcome to Papastache 102. So today we're gonna do some, some shifting of positions in the minor pentatonic scale, a la Montrose. Rock! Some good stuff, man. Some wicked guitar playing. If you want help with soloing, how to hit target notes, why you're hitting what notes within the scale, click the link below in the description box. There's a video that's not on YouTube, and it goes over scales, chords, and target notes. And what it's going to show you how to do is how to hit the target notes by using the scales, but more importantly by being able to see the chord shapes inside of the scales that we're using, so you'll know why you're hitting the notes and why the notes you're hearing in the solos you like sound so good. So check that video out. It is not on YouTube. It's in the link below. As for this lick, I learned this for a student. It's freaking awesome. It's a good lick. I was like, dude, that is sick. Classic song too. So anyways, we're gonna steal a lick, lift a lick from that tune. Let's get into it. Okay, so check it out. The song is a song called Rock Candy. Killer song. Sammy Hagar singing back in the day. I mean, just awesome, right? And it's a full plethora, if you will, of awesome hard rock riffs. But this one in particular, I was like, that is sick. And what it was climbing up the pentatonic positions on two strings for the most part, just from position 2, which is, the old faithful. Now that does not sound rock. Let's try that again. Right? And it basically went from there to position 3, which would be, and then it went to position 4. Okay, and it did that in a really cool way. It went up the scales on 2 strings. Okay, so what we did was we slid into the 4th fret on the G string. Then we go to the B string, 2nd fret. And then we come back to the 4th fret G string. And then slide. Okay, so we got. Now, once we get here, it's a little bit more of a stretch, but it's the 5th fret on the B string, and then we come back to the 7th fret on the G. So far we got, and then we hit the 7th fret and slide up to the 9th fret. Now we hit the 8th fret on the B. So we got, okay. Now we're going to utilize the rest of the 4th position E minor pentatonic scale. Okay, now what we did, once we get up here, we're going to go B string, 8th fret, and then we're basically going to go straight into a bend on the 10th fret. It doesn't have to be a whole, kind of just like implying that you're going there. Right? So I don't even get to pitch. It's just kind of like a half bend, which is cool too. And then we pull off to the 8th fret again. So it's, now we come back to the 10th fret on the B string, and then we jump down to the 7th fret on the E string. Now you can give it a little love, like a little quarter note bend. And then the same thing on the 8th fret of the B string. And then you come back to the 9th fret and you shake that like it's a redhead stepchild, right? Okay, so what you do is, okay, and it's a great way to transition up the scales. Now there's a million ways to do it, but that one, it just sounded tough, all right? So slowly sliding in. It doesn't matter. You can slide from 2 to 4 or just come flying in. It doesn't matter. Or do that, and that would be right in the scale of E minor. So we'd slide from 2 to 4. Okay, so that slide again, 2 to 4. Back to 4. 4 to 7. To 9. back to 9, and then we go into the higher strings on the 4th position E minor. Okay, so we got. And there you got it, folks. A sliding, freaking awesome rock pentatonic riff. This whole album, it's the first Montrose album, I think. It's got like Bad Motor Scooter and all these other songs on it. Just sick guitar playing. Like, it's right when bluesy jam bands met hard rock and they just formed this perfect amalgamation of awesomeness. If you can just imagine like explosion and fire and wicked pentatonic riffs, that's it. Check it out.